actually, because I was in Baltimore, I was singing the Blind Boys of Alabama's version of Way Down in the Hole, you know, if you walk in the garden. So I was singing that in the shower. But usually the shower song, I have no idea why, but just since it came out, it's just kind of constantly been on loop in my head. You know, Every Time by Britney Spears. Constantly on loop, like, for the last kind of 5 years, just where, like, there'll just be a random point, and I'll just be going, it gets a bit monotonous, but it's not as bad. My manager's wife, whenever she hears that song, because she had a dream once where like a puppy died and that song played, she just instantly cries when she hears that song, which is, you know, it can be a bit funny. You can just sing it on. Anyone else? Hello.
Congrats on the Grammy now.
Thank you.
I was just curious if there's anyone you're like really excited to meet at the Grammy.
I got quite kind of freaked out the other day when I got announced when I was performing it. Like I was safe, and then I realised he's actually going and he's going to be in the audience. I think, you know, if I got the chance to kind of say hi to Jay-Z after, because I want him to watch it first, because I wouldn't want to just be a fan. Because that could be awkward.
Who are you rooting for in the Super Bowl?
I watched my first Super Bowl. It was probably about 3 years ago. It was about 4 o'clock in the morning in England, and I watched it with one of my mates who's from. He was from. Who Bolton playing? No. Who? Okay, so who? Where's it being held? New Orleans. It was when New Orleans won. He was from New Orleans, and all his family had been in that kind of disaster there and stuff. So he was really kind of rooting for them, and I'd never really watched it before. And with English people, American football kind of just seemed like rugby just with a lot of advert breaks. But I genuinely got very excited when New Orleans won, and I haven't really. I'll probably watch it again this year, and I'll get into Baltimore. They're playing San Francisco.
Yeah.
I'll make sure when I go to San Francisco, I don't bring up that. Anyone else? Hello.
Watching any good TV shows lately?
I'm just about to finish Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I've gone through a phase of like there was I watched all the HBO shows. I did Oz, I did The Wire, I did Game of Thrones, and I did stuff like Breaking Bad and all of that. But then in England, before Sky TV existed or cable or anything, we had 4 terrestrial channels. We had like BBC One, BBC Two, ITV, and Channel 4. And on BBC Two, every single weekday, it would go, The Simpsons would be at 6 o'clock, and then Fresh Prince of Bel-Air would be on at 6:20, and then Malcolm in the Middle would be on at 7 o'clock, and then Buffy the Vampire Slayer would be on at 8 o'clock. And since kind of cable TVs existed, they bought up all of those things, and BBC Two is a bit shit now, to be honest. But I've gone through a phase of, I watched all the Simpsons the other day, I watched all of the Fresh Prince, and I watched all of Malcolm in the Middle, and now doing all of Buffy. It's kind of like my reminiscent era. Anyone else? Hello.
Did you watch Les Mis, the movie?
No, I've never even seen the musical.
Oh, you've never seen the musical?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah? Yeah, I don't know, like, I get a bit weird, like, when you go to a theatre to watch a musical, you can, like, get into it, and kind of, like, when you go to see The Lion King, you're like, yeah, it's The Lion King. I was on a plane the other day, and, like, Rock of Ages was on the plane, and I thought Rock of Ages was just a film about rock music. I put it on and started being musical, and I just couldn't handle it. Actually, there was an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer that's a musical, and I actually fast forwarded through the whole thing, and it was so kind of like